funny is you think that people would pay attention to their machines in a lot of ways and just walk around them and look at it and looking for hoses that may have small splits in it. If you're doing a chemical injection system, there's a lot of them that the chemicals will be coming down, dripping down the back of the machine or underneath the machine, and it is literally corrosive, and it's eating away stainless steel, it's eating away wires. It becomes a major problem if you're not paying attention to those leaks. And so encourage people to, take the front of the dryer washer off, look underneath it, see if there's any chemicals, see if there's any water underneath it that may not be visible to the eye, but inside the machine, because we've had to replace thousands of dollars worth of motors. We got water valves that have a crack that are spraying on high dollar computer boards and inverters. We've seen on the inside where a lip seal is broken and we're getting water that's coming out of the basket, down the shaft, into the bearings and leaking over motors. So now we've got some real problems going on. And so just paying a little bit of attention to, do you see a leak? Where's it coming from? If you don't know, let somebody know, call an expert in, whether it's your chemical company, your distributor, and try to find those things. Because just like a car, if you pull up in your driveway and you see oil leaking on the driveway, you might want to get that fixed to make sure you may have something else going on. Same thing with the washing machine. If you see some water somewhere, don't just ignore it. Just don't hit start, but tell somebody, and or get somebody, an expert out there, to take a look at it and figure out what's going on before it gets really expensive to fix. Well, I'll go back to, we were talking about what some of the new technologies, and we talked about IoT, Internet of Things, where we can connect that up, and we have the ability to monitor those machines. So if we see excessive fill times, if we see excessive drain times, it's maybe telling us there's something going on here, right? That you got a drain valve that's leaking by, maybe drain a water valve. Let's say it's at the opposite. The water valve's stuck open, and so you're filling it. It's supposed to shut off. It keeps filling it. Then we get excess of high water in it. It goes the overflow out the drain. You don't even see it. You just keep washing, but when you open it up, the linens or whatever the laundry is super wet because the water just keeps filling it and filling it and filling it. We do have the ability to detect that with the PLCs that we're putting on these machines, and so being able to look at that and know that, hey, there's a problem, and it sends you an alert and an email that there's something going on, I think is definitely the future versus just relying on somebody in the laundry to pay attention to it. Because it may happen in the middle of the night. Let's say a water valve fails, but pretty rare, but it can happen.